Now that we got the release of Thor, Love and Thunder, it's time for me to give my thoughts on this movie. So first off, let me start off by saying this movie will not be for everybody. I already been seeing a lot of split on this movie. A lot of people like it, but there's actually been some people that actually don't like it, and they're saying it's kind of a disappointment. Now, for me personally, I'm actually one of those people who actually enjoyed it, who actually did like it, and it was just a fun watch. Honestly, it was a dumb fun watch. And honestly, if you haven't seen it yet and you're about to go see it or something, honestly, the thing I could say is kind of lower your expectations on this being like the greatest MCU movie or anything. Just really go in there expecting a fun watch. Don't have high expectations for this movie, and just enjoy for what it is. Like I said, for me personally, it was a dumb fun watch. I enjoyed it for the most part. Pretty much the first half takes up a lot of comedy in the first half, and then kind of a tonal shift when it comes to the second half, a more serious tone. I think Christian Bale did an amazing job as Gore, the God Butcher. There's really parts in there that he did really excellent on. He could show that he had the calm demeanor, but also too going to that point of kind of being crazy. And I liked how Jane Foster was able to return in here. She had an amazing costume and amazing parts in this movie, especially like the parts between her and Valkyrie. We got a couple good action scenes here and there. Not a whole lot, but honestly, a couple good ones. One thing I did like that they did in this movie was kind of flesh out the relationship that Jane Foster and Thor had. Really fleshed it out. It was kind of a montage and a flashback of sorts, but really fleshed it out to see why they broke up and like what their relationship was really like, because they really glossed over it in the MCU. But this movie really does explain and flesh that out, and I really did like that. One of the things that was funny to me in this movie was the kind of unexpected love triangle that was between Thor, Mjolnir, and Stormbreaker. Those were some hilarious, funny parts between them. Going back to Gore for a second, I think they could have used a little bit more, a couple of scenes in this movie. I heard there was actually delete scenes, but honestly, I wish there was a couple more scenes, especially with him taking out some gods. That way, he could have seemed a little bit more threatening in the movie. But honestly, besides that, I think Christian Bale did a good job, amazing job. And of course, this movie had a killer soundtrack to it. A bunch of good classic 80s rock in this movie. But like I was saying, just go into this movie, not really high expectations. Just expect a kind of a dumb, fun watch, and you probably will enjoy it a little bit more. It's kind of on par. I was just expecting something on par with Thor Ragnarok, with comedy-wise and stuff like that. And that's kind of what we got. It was kicked up a notch on comedy, but otherwise, it's honestly a fun watch, like I said. So I enjoyed it for the most part, and probably will watch it again.